guys, this is JB3 and we are back with another episode of FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition featuring Scunthorpe United. And we continue on here in the month of March. Only 2 months remain here for the rest of League 2. We will take on Northampton, who are in 8th position, so doing pretty well. We need as many points as we can to try and separate ourselves from the pack. And then we will take on a Bradford, who are kind of struggling, -4 goal differential. They sit in about 12th position, so mid-table. Maybe we'll see Gallo in that one, although I don't think he's made an appearance yet after we sold him to Bradford. So let's start with this one, get into the game against Northampton, see if we can grab 3 points. So we'll get into this one, and with Awazi out now for the season, Okora will come in and play the right back. So the young Nigerian will get a chance to star in the squad. Let's get into this one, see if we can grab 3 points. And we'll get this one underway. Cordoba has the ball here and comes up the wing, trying to get a pass off, has George Wood. He gets behind the defenders. He's going to kick on and fight off. He has a chance. Can he get the ball? No, taken down in the box. And it will be George Wood here with a chance to get the game started. 6th minute. It won't be a card, but it will be a penalty here for Scunthorpe United. George Wood does so well to get past his man. We'll get him in here, try and see if we can get his 19th goal of the season. And what will George Wood do? We'll go to the left side here, put a lot of power on it, and he puts it off the bar. It will be controlled here and in the middle, though. We get it back in. It's Conceição. He's going to drive right past his man, cuts back inside, centers it for Wang, gets a touch, and cleared away. Oh, he takes a deflection into the back of the net. Oh, and what an unlucky turn of events here for Scunthorpe United, as we almost had it cleared. It takes a little deflection, and it lands right to the Northampton player, and he puts it right past Yidget. And it will be 1-0 here early for Northampton. A great job by Jackson, just couldn't control it. Almost had a second chance, and he gets a good pass off right into the box. Oh, Cordoba gets behind the defender. He'll cut back. Has a good pass here through to Wang. Wang gets on the ball, roughed off. Has another chance and takes it right off, and it's knocked away. Flipped up. It's go to Conceição. He'll fight off and win the ball. Drops it in. It's George Wood. It's a long pass. Oh, and tries to get a cross off. But there's no one there to get the loose ball. Oh, they get a shot, and it's going to be 2. Jackson couldn't get the tackle in. They get it on. It's 2-on-1. And Northampton, with not much of the ball, but getting a lot of the goals, it's 2-0 as they get right around us and start to apply the pressure here. And they just do a good job. Jackson tried to get there. He was a little behind it, and then Hung couldn't keep up with his man. It's in the back of the net. Bailey on the ball, goes into Conceição, has it here in the box, gets a pass. It's George Wood, taps it along Cordoba. Cordoba tries to send it along, probably should have just taken the shot, and it'll go for a corner. Oh, it's into the box, it's a chance. It's going to be Yidget who's going to knock it away, sends it for a corner. Corner here. And it will be another chance for Northampton. Goes into the box. Conceição knocks it down. Back into trouble. Oh, and Conceição does a bad job. Knocks it down and sends it right back into the middle of the box. Instead of just getting it cleared, chests it down into the middle of the box. And no one can do anything about it. It's 3-0. Edge of the box here to end the first half. Yidget punches it away. It'll go to Cordoba, and an ugly first half sees us down 3-0. Hung gets it up to Wang. Wang now sends it along. It's Cordoba, who's in behind the defense. Cordoba racing in, cuts back, loses the ball. It's Conceição, though, and he finds the back of the net and finds us a goal. And maybe that's the spark we needed. Needed a little bit of luck. Cordoba's taken down, absolutely leveled, and Conceição has a chance here as he puts it in the back of the net and makes it 3-1. Scunthorpe United still trailing here. Looking for some offense as we get it going here. Conceição back of the net. Oh my, and they find 4. A perfect pass right in front of Yidget. Maybe could have just come out and grabbed the ball before the guy comes in for the cross. As you see him sitting right there. It's poor defense here by the back line in Northampton. Really having their way here. Okora struggles and he gets it right through the legs of Yidget. And they make it 4-1 here. Rinaldi on the ball, carries it forward, has it down off to Manelik. Manelik trying to drive past the defense and get into the box. Has it here, centers it, Conceição can't get the shot off. Conceição has the ball, it's George Wood now behind the defense. Can he outpace the center backs here? Takes the shot, takes a big deflection off the keeper. It's intercepted. They get a chance. It's into the box, unmarked in the middle, and it's 5. And it's 5, and Northampton just tearing apart Scunthorpe United in an ugly game here. 77th minute, and this one is over. And that does it. It's an ugly one here as we only find the 1 goal. It's 5-1 Northampton putting it all over Scunthorpe United as they lay an egg here. 6 shots, 6 on target. We missed, just ugly at the back. Conceição 7.0. George Wood a 7.7. Cordoba 6.8. Wang a 5.8. Bailey 6.1. Yidget 6.8. Okora 7.2. Hung a 6.7. Jackson 6.8. Allenvik 6.9. Rinaldi 6.3. Manelik 6.9. Guzman a 6.0. Sampras 5.7, Conceição 7.0 as we go 5-1 against Northampton. So we'll take a look at a couple of the players that we did bring in the last episode. It will be Solomon from Egypt. He can play left and right back. 2-star, 6'2", 167. So some pretty good height. Might even be able to play in the middle since we don't have a whole lot of height there. It's a high attacking work rate, medium defensive work rate. Decent acceleration, good speed down the wings, good jumping. So yeah, definitely seems like he could be able to play in that center back position. He'll probably come in off the bench for the 2s. And then we also have Aurélien Valet, who's a center midfielder, 16 years of age, from France, 3-star skill moves, 5-star weak foot, 5'8", 147. So not the biggest of players, but high attacking work rate, good defensive work rate. We're happy with that. Good balance, good sprint speed. We could work on his attacking position and his interception, but good overall ball control and should be a decent passer here in the midfield. So definitely a distributing midfielder, and we'll see him probably come off the bench too. Maybe we can get him some minutes against some of the lower rated sides. So we'll get into this one and try and bounce back against Bradford City. We're going to go with a full starting lineup. We need as many points as we can get. So let's get into this one here against Bradford City. And we'll get this one underway. Manelik weighs it out to Okora. Okora pushing forward. Has the ball off to Bailey. Back to Okora. Back through to Manelik. Has a good pass there to Wood. Wood holds up. Drops it behind. It's Wang. Wang on the ball. Tight angle. Takes the shot and right off the keeper. They flick it over the top of Allenvik. It's a good low shot. We're so lucky that one goes wide. Yidget made a bad save. And it just is going to bounce wide of the net. Okora drops it into Manelik, who tries to push forward. Cuts back now. Has it to Conceição. Off to George Wood. George Wood tries to drop it in. It's Conceição back in there. Has a good pass to Wang. Right in front. Finds the back of the net. And we're on top 1-0 early in the 17th minute. After Bradford City failed to capitalize on good position, we get in behind. It's Conceição right into the middle, and Wang keeping his good form going. Finds the back of the net yet again. We're on top 1-0. Wang lays it off to Manelik, who runs away from the defender. Gets it up to George Wood. George Wood now with a chance, slips it through behind. Conceição takes down the defender as he clears the ball away. It'll go back into Wang. He'll push forward, has Manelik. Manelik moves it along to Bailey. Bailey outside, has a good chance, back into Wang. Wang, tight angle, takes the shot, knocked away. George Wood can't get on the rebound and put it home. Divine lays it off. It's off to Anderson. Back into Divine, has a pass up here to Vaughn. Top of the box, gets behind. Yuji has to make a big save and does. Gets a foot to it, knocks it away for a corner. Bailey has some space here in the middle. He'll try and cross it in. Has George Wood now. George Wood cuts back, has it into Wang. Wang tries to move it through to Conceição. It's going to be knocked away. And that should be just about it for the first half as we get into the final minutes. Maybe one last charge for Bradford as they send it wide. Allenvik's there. Tries to get there with the tackle. Can't do it. And now a chance. It's blocked away. Yijit makes the grab and ends the half. It will be 1-0 Scunthorpe United. Out wide. We get in position with Wang. It's going to be Yijit who's going to have to punch it away and does. And now it's on to Bailey. Maybe we can get a quick counter here. Not out of position are Bradford. As he lays it off, it's Conceição. Has it back to Wang. Tries to get it through. Conceição now on a run. Has a chance here. Gets on the ball. Takes the shot. It all hits the bar. And it's going to be knocked away. Right in the middle, it's Manelik. They'll have a pass up here to George Wood. George Wood right to Conceição. This time, can he finish? No. And it goes out and will stay along the end line and be controlled by Bradford City. Oh, the Akpan lays it off. It's a good chance. Gets behind. We'll have to try and do something, and we can't. They just got in behind us, and Yijit couldn't make the save. 1-on-1, and they'll draw it even here in the 65th minute. It's 1-1 Bradford City with Scunthorpe United. Manelik goes off to Wang. Wang now moves it along. It's Conceição into the box. Can he cut it back? Has it to Cordoba. Cordoba with the shot and in the goal. And we answer right back here in the 69th minute. It's 2-1 Scunthorpe United, equalizing nicely with Bradford City's attack in the second half. Gives us the lead. It's a nice play there from Conceição to really control the ball well in the box. He lays it off nicely as he gets really deep. They lose track of Cordoba, and he puts it just above the keeper, out of his reach, and gets us on top at 2-1. Oh, it's a good cross. Jackson handles it well, gets that one out of there, and laces the ball out. Gets Scunthorpe United the victory on Bradford City's final build-up. And we'll grab the victory. It wasn't a pretty one, but we got the one we needed, 2-1. Probably could have had a couple other chances that just were saved or just went wide. But Conceição gets the 2 assists and a 9.1, Wood a 7.0, Cordoba an 8.2, Wang an 8.6, Bailey a 6.7, Yijit a 7.6, Okora 7.2, Hung 7.1, Jackson 7.1, Allenvik 7.3, Henry 6.1, Manelik 6.9, Guzman 6.4, Rinaldi 6.1, and that will do it as we go on top 2-1. So that'll do it for us here in this one. And with the victory, we see ourselves temporarily into the 3rd position. Now, Grimsby Town are 2 games in hand on us and only 3 points behind. So we'll have to see what they end up doing. But, we're pretty even with them. Obviously the 2 top teams are probably going to run away with it. You think they'd probably be over 100 points at this point. But we'll continue on. We do take on Bolton in the next one, so it should be a good chance to grab 3 points. And that'll do it for us here, though, in this one. If you did enjoy it, though, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.